Justin Timberlake announced Thursday that he's been diagnosed with Lyme disease, calling it relentlessly debilitating, both physically and mentally. But after his candid confession, why are people online suggesting Lyme disease is really code for something else? An X post from Thursday reads, "Celebrity suddenly gets diagnosed with Lyme disease equals in rehab for smoking crack, justifies looking malnourished, needs privacy at this time." And there are several other posts like it, even a Reddit thread of users debating the topic. One user asked, "Can someone please explain to me why so many celebrities have Lyme disease? I live in the Midwest near lots of woods in a 20-mile radius, and I don't know a single person to have Lyme disease," with people responding, explaining the code word discourse and how the diagnosis can't be proven. When model Bella Hadid opened up about her diagnosis in 2023, one user wrote, "How come only celebs have Lyme disease? I've never heard of a regular person getting it." And another user from that same year directly linking the illness to addiction, saying, "You don't have chronic Lyme disease. What you need to do is leave that dope alone." Timberlake is now part of a growing list of stars with Lyme disease, from Shania Twain to Justin Bieber, Amy Schumer to Kelly Osbourne. And here's what's fueling the suspicion: at least half of this list has also been publicly linked to substance abuse. Reality star Yolanda Hadid and her daughter Bella were both diagnosed, but Bella faced rehab rumors that a source later denied. Even her brother suffers from Lyme.
"I know what it feels like to not want to get out of bed from bone pains and exhaustion and days on end, and not want to socialize or be around people because the anxiety and brain fog just isn't worth it."
The CDC says most people recover from Lyme disease with antibiotics in 2 to 4 weeks, but in rare cases, untreated infections can lead to ongoing fatigue, aches, or neurological symptoms. A 2019 paper from 2 French doctors took a harsher stance, titled "Chronic Lyme Disease, a Scam That Should Be Condemned." They claim there's no proof of chronic Lyme existing, calling it a diagnosis driven by media hype and alternative doctors. It reads in part, "This irrational diatribe has been picked up by the media and orchestrated by sectarian supporters of such syndrome, i.e., off-the-rails physicians, associations proclaiming to defend the patient's interest, and even political figures." So while many people may be doubting the diagnosis of Timberlake and other figures, he did experience some struggles during his tour that just wrapped. His tour began in April 2024, but just 2 months later, he was arrested for DWI in New York, refused a breathalyzer, and was later sentenced to community service. Throughout the rest of the tour, shows were postponed or canceled for bronchitis, laryngitis, the flu, and even a back injury. One February concert that was rescheduled ended up being canceled just minutes before start time, further frustrating fans. And by the end of the tour, audiences were noticing the former NSYNC member looking out of sync and even half-hearted at times. But Timberlake says this wasn't about hiding anything. He called his diagnosis exhausting and hopes that by speaking out, he can help others living with the disease. With Straight Arrow News, I'm Kennedy Felton. Download our app or visit san.com for more.